So now you're making speakers, you're making amplifiers, you're making subwoofers. So let's kind of park on the subwoofers because, Youth Man loves subwoofers. And,
You read my
um,
mind.
Bass.
I've owned many 15-inch over the past 13 years. Kind of once I went 15, I'm like, man, I can't see going back to a 12 or a 10. And Monoprice decided to come out with this dual 15, and there were only a few other companies that were even considering doing something like that. So what made you kind of want to come out with a dual 15? Kind of what was the logic behind that, and maybe even just kind of the specs on it, the price point, kind of maybe walk us through that part. Like, where did that inspiration come from?
So honestly, that was just for fun. Um,
Those are the best
Yeah.
products.
Right on.
I
That's
really
hilarious.
wanted
Just because we can.
yeah, I really just wanted to do I had, it actually, we've sold more than I kind of thought we would. I
Yeah.
knew this wasn't right. It's a definitely specialized, it's not something everybody's going to want in their living room.
Sure.
Because, that's why I had to put the silhouette of the guy standing next to it. For
Yeah.
scale.
This thing's huge.
He's
Don't
single.
get it twisted.
Yeah.
But I just felt like I wanted a statement piece, and I felt that was the easiest way to make a statement. We could do a dual 12 and dual 10 too, pretty easily, especially after
Sure.
we've already done all the homework on this
Sure.
one.
Scale it down a little bit.
Yeah. But you look at like Rhythmic or JTR or Seaton, and they have dual subs,
Yeah.
and I was like, so do I.
So does Monoprice.
Yeah, and it's not to I wouldn't say I look at them as competition, other than really inspiration.
Sure.
They all make the Rhythmic subwoofers are great. Like SV, we've talked before about SVS subwoofers, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
So I want Monolith to be thought of in the same breath as them.
Yeah.
With the quality and performance. I had an SV sub myself. I bought it in '99 or something, 2000. I mean, I had one of their cylinder one. So I still have it. It's in the garage. But
PCM.
they make great stuff.
Right.
So, and I think you're going to see more subwoofers from us. Hopefully.
Hey, y'all hear that?
Hopefully in Q4, depending on.
And we got a question.
So here's your question
18-inch
right here.
Monolith or bigger?
18.
He's like,
Maybe
bigger. No, we're not. Nothing. There isn't anything in the works bigger than an 18, and there isn't. And to be honest, there isn't an 18 in the works. It's there is something a couple inches smaller than an 18 in the works. So I think. I mean, we haven't put a press release out, and I don't know if my PR person will kill me, but but yeah, we should have a 13 and a 16 out before. Both with 2,000 watt amps,
nice.
RMS. They go up to almost 4,000 watts peak. THX Ultra certified. The kind of works. Same design principle as the other subs.
Cool.
They'll be painted instead of a vinyl. So they're going to look a little nicer. The grill looks a little nicer, and the woofers inset a little bit more instead of how it's sort of extruded on the current one. So
yeah,
it's sort of a step up in fit and finish, and the performance. It's going to be extraordinary. It's going to be right in line and with really low distortion. And I think distortion level is something a lot of people don't talk about enough, but getting low distortion on a sub is critical because it'll make your ported sound like a sealed sub.
Yeah.
There's a lot of subwoofers out there that do have output, but you also have 25-30% distortion at those levels, and that's not really what I'm going for. I like to try to keep it single digits or very low teens, and they just sound clean and sweet if you do that. So that's hopefully they'll make Q4. They are, like I said, there are a few things have been pushed back. If not, it'd be really early Q1,
Yeah.
but they're on their way.